Okay, so guys, let's start. Since this is our first session, and today I'll just quickly give you an overview about what Splunk is about, and then from we'll directly start with the actual session that we have for the Splunk, and also the few topics of cybersecurity which are important for you if you are going for any cybersecurity interview. Okay, so before I start, can we have a quick round of introduction so that I can know each and every one of you, since this is our first session. So I just like to keep it more light so we can have a one round of introduction. So yeah, anyone who would just like to unmute and yes, Mary. Yeah, please go
Yeah,
ahead.
my name is Mary, and I'm from the United States of America,
Okay,
and I just got a job in SOC Analyst.
okay.
So that's why I want to do some Splunk to back
Okay.
myself up.
Great, great. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So for SOC analyst, Splunk is going to be very helpful for you because I mean, since you have already joined, so most of the firms expect that you should know how to write queries in Splunk, and also we are going to cover all this over this course. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Thanks for joining, and welcome to Sim Intelligence. Yes. Who would like to go next?
Hi, this is Balaji. I'm currently working as a SIEM admin in one of the organization, and I have a bit knowledge on different tools like Arcside, Alien World, and Sentinel.
Mhm.
So I'm very glad and interested to go with this particular Splunk training. So I want to learn from the scratch of this Splunk, from where it starts with and where it gonna end with. So completely on the side path.
Okay, okay. Great, Balaji. Thanks for your introduction and welcome to Sim Intelligence.
Thank
So,
you.
we will cover from the scratch level to level three team lead positions if you are willing to apply for that. Yeah,
Thank you so much for that.
thank you. Yes, next.
Hi,
Yes, yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Hello. I can hear you, sir.
yeah, fine. So myself, Raja, so working as a SOC analyst, and where we got an Splunk as an recent tool, and so mostly I'm interested in this particular course to how an integration is done with the different areas, how the log collection will be done, and all the basic analysis like basic querying. What is the basic querying for an investigative purpose? We will be using the Splunk. So for that purpose, and also to secure the core power certification. So core power user certification for the Splunk.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Isidore.
Hi, yes. Hi, my name is Isidore. I'm based in Canada.
Okay, great.
I'm, I'm currently working as a Scrum Master, and we do a lot of security implementation, both physical and software development. I'm interested in transiting full-fledged into security and hands-on, so that's why I choose to go with Splunk first. So that's why I'm here.
Okay, great, great. Nice to meet you, sir. Welcome to Sim Intelligence. Yes, so would like to go next. Yes, guys. Yeah, just unmute and see like from where you are. If you have any experience in SIEM, in cyber.
Hi guys, Bala here. I'm from Bangalore. I have around 10 plus of years of experience in system admin domain. Couldn't see much growth in system admin profile, so want to move to cybersecurity.
Mhm.
Parallelly, I'm doing CEH training also. Thank you.
Nice, nice. Bala, you were there in one of my session as well, right?
Yes, yes, I'm re-attending now.
Oh, nice, 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 Bala. Yeah. No worries. I'll cover cybersecurity prospects as well. So yeah.
S- Sir, good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Hi, sir. Good
I,
evening.
I am Srijit, living in Kerala. I am also cybersecurity expert in government sector. That's all, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, okay. In which area of cyber you have worked on?
So mainly I concentrate in pen testing field.
Oh, pen testing. Right, right. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I am also attending your course in Android pen testing.
Oh, nice, nice. Android
Okay.
pen testing. Yeah. Okay. Cool, cool.
Thank
Yeah. Hope your cyber knowledge will help you more.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Anyone else who'd like to go? Shaik, Prithviraj, Praveen.
Hi guys, my name is Praveen. I am working as a SOC analyst in Pune. I
Mhm.
would like to know about more about Splunk and advanced queries in Splunk.
In which
Yeah.
company you are in Pune?
In secure view.
Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Anyone else who'd like to go?
Hello, my name is Putra Sawan. Right now, I'm working with the Mahindra as a IT admin, and I want to change my role into the stock analysis. So I'm new in this industry, so I have to learn more things. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. No worries. Okay. Anyone else who'd like to go? Who else is left? Okay, so then I'll quickly give an introduction about myself. Okay, I'll quickly share my screen. Okay, someone is asking to join. Let me. Samir. Hey, hi, Samir. Hello, can you hear me? Hey, hi, Samir. Hello. Okay, so Samir, we just started and we are having a introduction of each other. So, would you like to give a brief intro about yourself? You can just unmute and speak. Yes, Samir. Oh, okay. You have issue with the mic. Okay, no worries. You can put it in the chat box. Then I'll take it from there. Okay, guys, do let me know once you can see my screen.
Yes, your screen is up.
Visible, right? Okay. Okay, so I'll just quickly give a introduction about myself. So I am Sankha Chakraborty from Kolkata, India. Currently, I'm working in PwC Singapore as a assistant manager. So my expertise lies in risk advisory, SIEM administration, and I'm having an overall experience of 8 years. I have CISA and CISM in information security domain certificate, and I am with this particular institute for around 4 years, teaching different aspects of cybersecurity like SOC analyst course, SIEM administration, VAPT, etc. So today I would just like to give you a brief intro about what Splunk is. Before going to that, I would also like to tell you, so from Monday we are going to start as per the syllabus. Today I'll just quickly give you a walkthrough of what Splunk is about, why you will choose Splunk, you need to learn Splunk, what are the areas that you are going to learn in this particular course. Basically a walkthrough of the content and walkthrough of the syllabus, where you will be after the completion of the course, what kind of questions you may expect, and also if you are planning to have a career in cybersecurity, do let me know. I'll share all the cybersecurity contents. You can just go through it. And if you have any doubt, I'm always there to help you out. So, our management team will be creating a WhatsApp group where all the study materials and everything will be shared. Along with that, Google Drive link will be created where we will upload all the study materials over there, and every session will be recorded, and each of the recordings will be uploaded in that drive just after the class is over. So in case you miss any particular session, you can always refer those recordings in the drive. And if you have any technical queries, just drop me a message in over the group, or you can approach to me one to one as well. So I'll be more than happy to help you out. I may not be available impromptu, but within 24 hours, your query will be resolved. That much guarantee we as a SIEM intelligence family provided to you. Okay, so yeah, any question over the logistics part before I jump off to the topic? Any query, anything you would like to know?
I just want to give a suggestion that with the recording, can you make sure the recording as in is typing what you are saying? So even though we don't get some of the stuff you're saying, we can read it on the screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will try that.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, but ma'am, my earnest request: if you are not getting anything, just please ask. Even if you are not getting on the second time, third time, just make sure before leaving the session you have all the concepts clear. Okay, I mean, especially from the, because see, Splunk is a technical aspect. Okay, so you need to be very specific, and you need to be very clear with all the concepts. Otherwise, what happen when you will appear for the interview or when you will deal with the client, you will get stuck. So make sure that that's an earnest request, that if you are not understanding anything, please ask. If you are hesitating to ask in the session, you can drop me a message one to one as well. But please do make sure that all your doubts are cleared. Okay, anything else?
I'm good with. Thank you.
Okay,
I'm
guys.
good. Thank you.
Okay, then I'll jump off to the topic. So what Splunk is? Okay, Splunk is nothing but a SIM tool. SIM means security incident and event management. Now, what is an event? Any mechanism. Let's say you have logged on to the Google Meet. You are watching this session. All these are considered as events. But when any of this event is having a negative impact to the organization, then it is termed as an incident. For example, you are attending the Google Meet. All at a sudden, the Google Meet crash. It stopped working. It's not accessible. Then it will become an incident. So security incident means if this unavailability is happening because of any cyber security issues. For example, there is an attack called denial of service attack, distributed denial of service attack. When this kind of incidents are happening, these are terms as security incidents. So security incident and event management tool, which is called the SIM tool. So Splunk is a SIM tool. Now, why we will learn Splunk? Why not IBM QRadar? Why not Coralogic? Why not Sentinel? Now, IBM QRadar initially came in the market as a SIM tool, and it did a lot of business during 2011 to 2015. 2015, Splunk entered into the market and it captured the whole market. And now Splunk and Sentinel are the number one SIM solutions. Customers are discarding IBM QRadar. Why? Because IBM QRadar does not give you that privilege to customize the output. In Splunk, you can write your own queries. You can customize the data. You can visualize the data. You can understand the data lineage, that from where the data is traveling. All these are not possible in IBM QRadar. IBM QRadar provides you a GUI, graphical user interface, whereas Splunk provides GUI, that is graphical user interface, and CLI, that is command line interface. Apart from that, Splunk helps you to create your own customized dashboard. When you are going to client or you are dealing with multiple clients like Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, these kind of clients I have dealt with, they will come up with different requirements. Requirements are different. Requirements are not unique. So Splunk gives you that privilege to serve the requirements of the client. That makes Splunk a bit odd and a bit demanding compared to other SIM tools. Now, you can ask me that why not Sentinel? Microsoft Sentinel is also doing a good business. Now, the difference is that in Microsoft Sentinel, the entire thing is based on cloud. It can be infrastructure as a service, it can be platform as a service, it can be software as a service. But the main building block is on cloud. Splunk offers solutions in both. It can be on-prem, that on-premise, that means the servers are maintained by you, or it can be cloud as well. So this makes Splunk again unique from Sentinel. Now, Splunk can be used for application management, for operation management, for security compliance, and so on. Now, I'll tell you one more interesting thing, that why Splunk is so important, why we should learn Splunk. Now, in most of the firm, they have to abide by ISO 27001, Information Security Standard. In US, you have SOCs, Sarbanes-Oxley Act, SOX. I think Mary will be aware of SOX, Sarbanes-Oxley Act. Then you have your California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA. Okay, so all this talks about the security monitoring requirement. In ISO also, these are all about the compliance, okay? In ISO 27001, there is also a requirement that you should have a security monitoring tool. It can be any tool, because these frameworks, compliance, they don't specifically say you have Splunk, but they suggest, they makes it a mandate that you should have a SIM tool, which can be any tool. But most of the customers, they are preferring Splunk because it provides on-prem and cloud solutions. Now, what does this Splunk perform? You can analyze the data. You can aggregate the data. You can get answers from the machine data. What this answers means? That means you can perform data insights. You can perform data analytics. You can perform search and investigation. You can do knowledge objects checks. You can create and monitor alerts. You can create reports. So all this makes Splunk a unique SIM tool. Apart from that, Splunk is also called UEBA tool. I'll write it over the chat box. UEBA tool. What is this? User, entity, and behavior analysis tool. Okay. Why it is called UEBA tool? Because Splunk has the capability to perform a behavior analysis of the user and entity. Entity means the endpoint devices, your laptop, desktop, iPad, okay, MacBook, and user is the users, end users, business users. So it is also called UEBA tool. Now, so what kind of data we are going to ingest in Splunk? It can be your network devices data. It can be your endpoint device. Endpoint device means, again, computer, laptop, iPad, MacBook, through which you are connecting to the organization network. Then the network devices. What kind of network devices? You have your routers, you have your switches, any kind of network devices that you are using. You have the virtual machines, then the internet devices, communication devices, sensors. Most of the companies, they are implementing AI now, because now AI is getting integrated with cyber, and they are called as AI integrated cybersecurity. So this kind of sensor logs are also very important. Then we have the databases. So now what we will do, in next week, we will be installing Splunk in our machine, that is on-premise. Once we install Splunk, I'll be providing you 3 different types of logs. One is a database log, one is an application log, and one is the operating system logs. Okay. Database log, I'll be giving you Oracle database 12c logs, which is from Amazon. Application logs also same. The web application logs of Amazon I'll be providing it to you, and you will be given operating system logs, which is our Linux operating system version 6.1. So these logs will be given to you, and then I'll be teaching you how to ingest the logs in Splunk, which is very important. You can get multiple interview questions. How you are going to ingest logs in Splunk, how to create a new index in Splunk. Okay. Now, what are the Splunk components? So let me tell you clearly, Splunk is a logical infrastructure. You can't go and touch Splunk. Splunk is entirely logical. Splunk consists of three main components: forwarder, indexer, and searched. Okay. Forwarder is basically collecting the logs. Okay. Indexer, this indexers are storing the logs accordingly. And then the searched is performing the searching mechanism. Okay. Okay, so I'll take a pause over here. Do you have any query, any doubt before I proceed to the next slide?
Sanka, my question is there.
Hmm.
Could you, one of your guys said that transcript is required. So why you not provide the PDF of your words, like of the whole recording, the PDF?
Okay, I'll check. Okay, how can I do this? I'm recording today's session. I'll see. But don't worry, all these PDFs, slides, I'll be giving it to you. All the study materials you will get.
No,
So,
not about the study material, but your whole voice should be converted into a PDF. Means your what you are.
transcript. Okay, okay, okay. I'll see. I'll check that. If I can get the transcript, then I'll share that as well.
Yeah, transcript means in PDF form.
Yes, let me check. I think when I switched on the recording, right, I got this option. Yeah. So, yes, I think the transcript is already generating. If I click on this checkbox, then it will stop transcribing. Okay, I'll check this with the team. Okay, I'll come back. I'll see. Yeah, I think we can do that. Okay. Hello. Okay, cool. Okay, any other doubt?
Yeah, actually, it's not a doubt, a bit of a small suggestion. So, other than using this, so what do you see that Google Meet, can we shift to Zoom or anything so that so this participants pop-ups and all the windows are blocking up the content viewing portion? A small
No, no, no.
suggestion.
Okay, can you see? Because I put it in the full screen. And one more thing, like when the practical will start, right, you will be doing on your own laptop. So
Yeah.
that won't be an issue.
Okay, okay. Fine, fine. It's not a problem. Yeah.
Because Zoom, okay, I'll tell you what, Zoom, we previously used to use it, okay. But
Okay.
initially, some candidates are facing problems, they're having some lag. Because the problem is that, right, when you are using Zoom in cross country, like right now in Singapore, someone is in India, someone's in Bangladesh, someone in US, there is some lag between the connections. I don't know why, but like when I was watching these recordings, then I saw that there is some lag. So then
Oh,
we shifted to Google Meet. Yeah.
okay, fine.
But no worries, you do let me know if you face any issue, then I'll try to troubleshoot that.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
Shankar, I have one question. Like you said, Splunk Searched. So, Splunk Searched is like a server based or it's a GUI based?
No, it's a CLI, command line interface. In the search it, you will be writing the searching queries. Once you download the Splunk, I'll show you.
Okay, okay. So, where do we do the GUI part then? The analyzing part
Okay.
or visualization part?
GUI is there when you install Splunk, right? It
Okay.
offers you the GUI. The web page that you see, that is the graphical user interface. And the C command line, the query will be writing on the search box, which offers the command line interface.
Okay, but the visualization analysis, all thing we do in Searched?
Yes,
queries
yes.
and
You
answers.
will be writing the queries in the search set. Then there are
Okay.
different applications like reports, dashboards. I'll show you all this, and we
Sure,
need
sure.
to go to those applications and need to create the reports and dashboards.
Just
And
like understand.
there's no need to create. Once you know how to write the queries, Splunk will automatically create that.
Okay, okay, sure, sure. Just like a one line definition I required for.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool. Hmm.
yeah.
I'll make you ready. Don't worry. I mean, because there are multiple questions you may get from here in the interview, like what is Splunk forwarder? What are the three main components? What is the default indexer? Okay. I'll come to those questions right
Hello,
now.
sir.
Yeah.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Please.
Yes, sir. I have a doubt regarding. Actually, I want to ask: Splunk, in terms of software, in
Mhm.
Splunk is enough to get a job in SOC?
Sorry, sorry. I didn't get you. Can you please repeat?
Yeah. Actually, I want to ask you,
Mhm.
if we talk about SIM tool,
Mhm.
Splunk, so is that enough to get a job in SOC for especially in SOC domain
Okay, okay, sir. I'll tell
to
you. Yeah,
learn?
your point. Yeah. So the way I prepare, right? You will not be a fresher in Splunk. I'll give you resumes, and in this entire 30 hours, we will study in a group, and I'll make you to achieve such a position where you can say that you have at least 2 years of experience in Splunk and cybersecurity. Okay, so let's say that's how I prepare my candidates, because I don't want when my candidates enter into the job market they start as L1, because L1 are very underpaid. I'm talking about India, okay? I'm not talking about US or Canada, because there the scenario is a bit different. So in India, if you're joining as a L1, salary is very low, to be very honest. So I prepare
Yes,
my
sir.
candidates in such a way that they can kickstart at least from L2 or L3 or team lead positions as well, if you are confident. Because I have in my previous batches, in my 4 years of teaching experience, I have candidates who grabbed team lead positions, delivery manager positions. They didn't have any idea in Splunk. They worked in different other SIM tools, but the way we prepare SIM intelligence guide you, you can easily crack an interview. I'll not say that I'll make you place, because then it will be a fake promise, but you will get that confidence, you will get that comfort zone that you can crack an interview. That I'll provide. Interview questions
Okay.
as we provided. Cybersecurity, if you want to go for cybersecurity, and Splunk interview questions I'll definitely give you with answers. Few
Okay.
interview
And sir,
answers,
okay.
few there is no answer, because that depends how the candidate want to answer. So yeah.
Okay. And sir, what about those people who are newly in this domain? So can they get
Yeah,
the
if you
job
are
for
fresh.
L2 that way?
Okay, okay, sir, I'll tell you. Yeah. If you are fresher, let's say you don't have any job experience, okay, you are a fresh graduate, then you can't show an experience, because we don't provide any experience certificate and all. But
Yes.
let's say you're already working in a company, right? So when you will
Okay.
design your CV, you write in your CV that you have worked on Splunk, because when you are joining the new organization, they are not going to verify you. And in your experience certificate, no company will write where you have worked. They will just write the department. Let's say you are in finance department, or let's say you are in ID department. So they will not specify that you have worked in
Okay.
Splunk or you have worked in IBM QRadar. No company will do that. Nowhere in the world. Like I have worked in India, in Singapore as well. No company will do that. They will just talk about that in which domain you are. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, sir.
And also, okay, I have candidates as well who are coming from different domain, finance, marketing. Then how they pitched
Yeah.
in that,
Same.
yeah.
Same. Sorry, sir. Same as me, different from marketing background.
I'll tell you. Okay, so when you are facing the interview, right, then you can say like this, that I was there in the marketing domain, but since I was interested in IT, I was given some projects to handle the SIEM administration. There I got the privilege to work in Splunk. I have done few case studies. Then you can give some example of the case studies, and accordingly you can also say that you are handling the clients as well. The main client communications, the client
Okay.
handling, building reports you are doing, and the engineering team was supporting you. So you not directly as a POC you have worked on, but you are a part of the team as well, and you want to grow in the IT field. Like that, you need to answer.
Okay, okay. Thanks, sir.
See, okay, I'll tell you. This okay. This is for all. Okay, this is not for one candidate. Don't expect that the person who is taking your interview he knows everything. No, because I have seen when I was there in Deloitte in India, I have dealt with many directors and CEOs, because we have to pitch in. They were my clients, so we have to pitch in. Okay, so they don't know, they just see like how you are overcoming the situation, how you are overcoming the challenges. That's what's important. No one is very technically sound. People are there who are very technically sound, but that is very rare. So basic fundamentals should be clear, which I'll make you, but I can't make you a expert in a month. That will be difficult. But I'll make sure that your fundamentals are clear and you know what to talk when someone is asking any topic, be it from cyber, be it from Splunk. That's what is expected. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So any question? Okay. So if no question, I'll tell you what kind of interview questions you can get. So first of all, what are the main components in Splunk? There are three main components in Splunk: forwarder, indexer, and searcher. What is the functionality of these components? Forwarder, as the name suggests, is collecting the logs from the endpoint devices. What are the endpoint devices? Laptop, desktop, iPad, MacBook, whatever you are using in order to connect to the enterprise network. Okay. Now, apart from that, forwarder has the capability to collect logs from the servers as well. Server, production server, test server, development server, deployment server, SIT servers, any server. Okay. So what I will do, I can't give you the endpoint device logs. I'll give you the server logs. As I told you, database log, application log, and operating system logs. Now these are getting stored in the indexer. Indexer is nothing but a logical structure where the logs are getting stored. The default index of Splunk is called the main index, which is of 50 GB and expandable up to 500 GB. I repeat, the default index of Splunk is called main index, which is 50 GB and expandable up to 500 GB. Then there is the Splunk searched, which is another logical infrastructure where the searching mechanism is being performed. So once you write the queries in the searched, it will start performing the searching mechanism. So this is a high-level overview of the major components in Splunk. Now, how you will deploy Splunk in your environment? There are three versions of Splunk: Splunk Enterprise, Splunk Cloud, Splunk Lite. Splunk Enterprise, it will be installed and administered on-prem. Splunk Cloud is a scalable service, no infrastructure required. Here you get an interview question. What is the difference between Splunk Enterprise and Splunk Cloud? Very common question. Okay, I'll tell you. So Splunk Enterprise is on-prem. There is no requirement of any cloud infrastructure. Here, the overall infrastructure is totally based on the client place. The client or the customer has to take care of all the infrastructure requirements. So the storage cost, the maintenance cost is beared by the client. Splunk Cloud is a scalable service. There is no infrastructure requirement, no extra storage cost, no maintenance cost, no data center cost. That's why the overall license of Splunk Cloud is more expensive, because it is helping you to do away with any kind of infrastructure requirement. Understood? Splunk Lite, it is a small solution for small IT environments. For startups, they generally go for Splunk Lite. In most of the big organizations, they either go for Splunk Cloud or Splunk Enterprise, depending on the requirement and the budget. Now, very frequently I get this question: sir, are we going to learn Splunk Enterprise Security? Are we going to learn Splunk EVBA? Are we going to learn Splunk ITSI? What we are going to learn? Now, my answer to you is all the three are almost the same. I'll not say every bit is same, but almost the same. Why almost? Because These tools, these solutions are called Splunk enhanced solutions. If you can see over here, I'm just hovering my mouse over Splunk Enterprise Enhanced Solutions. So Splunk ITSI, Splunk Enterprise Security, Splunk UEB, all are based on the Splunk, and all the tools are based on the Splunk processing language, which you are going to learn what is called SPL. I will repeat over here, SPL, Splunk processing language. Okay, this all what you are going to learn. Now, in interface wise, it can be a slightly different. The Splunk Enterprise, the overall look and feel, Splunk ITSI overall look and feel, Splunk UEB overall look and feel is different. But the query that you are writing, it's all based on SPL, that is the Splunk processing language, which you will learn. Now, talking about the users and roles, Splunk users are assigned different roles. Again, interview question, what are the roles that exist in Splunk? There are three main roles in Splunk: admin, power, and normal user. Normal users are the users who can only access few of the features in Splunk. I'll tell you all this in detail later. Splunk power user, they are slightly more privileged than normal user. And Splunk admin is the highest privileged user. They can create users, they can assign responsibilities, they can delete users, they can delete responsibilities, they can create power user, they can assign power responsibilities, and so on. So these are the three main roles in Splunk. And Splunk admins can create additional roles as well. Okay. Again, I'll take a pause. If you have any queries, please shoot. Yes. Any query?
So what is like a power and the user? The user in this is normal user who
Normal.
has actually read-only access like this thing, right?
Correct. And power user, it's a higher privileged user where you can perform several other activities as well, like creating of data sets, deleting data sets, creating data models, and so on.
Okay, there will be no modification, you mean to say. Only create and deleting.
There are other features as well that I'll show when we will do the practical, because if I tell now, you will not remember.
Yeah, I got it.
So the hands-on, right, it will be more easy for you.
Yeah, more than like above the normal user, you mean to say, correct? Power.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
So, any example like where we discussed about the three models of Splunk usage, like Splunk Enterprise, Splunk Cloud, and Splunk Light versions and all. So, any example for the Splunk Light where we can use for the small scale like thing?
Okay, I'll tell you. It's for the middle tier companies. For example, like everready.com. It was one of my client. I don't know whether you have heard it. It's a battery company. I mean, in India, it's quite common. Everready.com. Anyone heard of it?
Yeah,
Everready?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a battery company. So this Everready is like a middle tier company. They were using the Splunk Lite. Here, the challenge is that you cannot ingest lots of logs. Max to max, you can ingest 100 GB of data like that per day. I'm talking. Okay. So these are the challenges that they have. It doesn't support multiple features as well. So that's the issue from the Splunk Lite. It is mainly taken by startups and middle tier companies who cannot afford a large license cost.
So, I mean to say that Splunk Light, in the sense of the logs, it is going to collect like in terms of some 100 GB and like that. That is
Correct.
the only difference or anything else?
No, there are other challenges as well. You cannot create multiple indexes. You cannot create multiple data sets. Number of users also is restricted. So yeah, because the cost is very less.
Any cap limit on the number of users that can?
Yes, 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 yes. Max to max 20 users can be created.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Thanks. Thank you.
But Splunk Lite is very rarely used. I mean, nowadays, very handful organizations they opt for Splunk Lite. Most of them go for either the enterprise if they are having budget issues, and if it's a big company, they will go for Splunk Cloud.
Oh,
Because
thanks,
Splunk Cloud is the most expensive one. Yeah.
So basically, Splunk Lite is like an open source.
Yes, correct. Right. Anything else?
Yes. Yeah. So I'll be
Hi, can you hear
using
me?
slide for
Yes,
our
sir.
practical.
Hello.
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 Yes, Praveen, we can hear you. Might be like he has left. He has some issues maybe. Let us wait for
Uh,
rejoin.
okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, hello, hello, hello.
Yeah. Hi, Sandra.
Yeah, sorry, sorry. I was just going to mute myself and I dropped off. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Uh,
for our practical, are we using Splunk Lite?
No, 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 no. Hello.
So, so
Yes,
how will be? Yeah.
we are going to use the Splunk.
Yes,
Hello.
Sandra.
Yes, sir. Hello, hello, hello.
I think your voice is breaking.
Yeah, is
Yes,
it
yes, I can hear you.
okay? Yeah, what I was saying, we will be downloading Splunk Enterprise. Splunk
Okay.
Enterprise. Yeah, the on-prem one.
Okay. The on-prem.
Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir. Go ahead.
My question is that is there any version available in Splunk that we can use in both on-premises and cloud
Okay, no, you
at
cannot
a time?
use at the no, you can use at the same time. So the challenge is that Splunk Cloud offers only 14 days of free trial. Okay, after that it will
No, no,
charge
I'm
you a
talking
lot.
about on-premises and
On
live environment. I'm asking.
on premise, it gives you 60 days of free trial.
No, sir. I'm saying that in
Hmm.
company
Hmm.
there is any option is available in Splunk that we can use Splunk in on-premises as well as cloud. Like
Yes, yes, yes.
Sentinels only
Yeah.
we can use on the Sentinel on only cloud. This is cloud native tool. We can't use in on-premises. That's not possible.
Yes, correct, correct. You can do parallelly. You can do parallelly at the same time, but it will come with a charge. I mean, you have to pay separately for Splunk Cloud and separately for Splunk on-prem.
Okay, means if you use Splunk Enterprises, so that's not option is not available. We have to use only in the on-premises. We can't use in the cloud.
No, you can. That's what I'm saying. You can use. Okay, you can
Yeah,
use.
but you are asking about multiple charges. My question
Yes.
is any one option means Splunk Enterprises or Splunk Cloud? In that portion, this one service is available. Can we activate for both, or we have to take both license that time?
No, both license. That's what I'm saying. This charge, what I'm talking
Okay.
about, is about the license charge. Okay, I'll explain you in detail. So let's say you have 4 production servers. Okay, I'm taking a real time example. So I was working with one of the pharmaceutical company. They were having 10 production servers. Okay, so out of those 10 production servers, 6 were on-prem and 4 were cloud-based, and they were using platform as a service cloud. Hello.
Yes, sir, I can
Yeah,
hear you.
you can you are listening, right? Okay. So now you
Yeah, I
you
can.
have heard about PaaS SaaS or no?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you know, right? Okay. So in PaaS, if you know, PaaS, it gives us the privilege that we can perform security testing, we can perform DR testing, everything. Okay. So those responsibilities they have configured with vSphere, which is VMware Cloud. Okay. So those 4 servers, they were using the Splunk Cloud. And these 6 servers, which are on-prem, that was being installed with the Splunk on-prem. But the licensing cost you have to pay for these 6 servers for Splunk on-prem and for these 4 servers for Splunk Cloud. Did you get my point?
Yeah, I got it. So
Ye-
both storage area will be same or different?
No, storage area
If
will be
you create
different.
the,
Storage area will be
or is it
different
possible?
because when you are using the
Okay.
on-prem, right? The storage you are using on your own server.
On
Okay,
premise.
when you will be downloading Splunk, right? When you will be downloading on your Splunk, it will be download on your own desktop. So it will be utilizing the resources of your desktop.
Yes, correct.
And you need a 2 GB RAM in order to install Splunk. But if you are using Splunk Cloud, there is no such requirement because you will be accessing the Splunk Cloud infrastructure directly. Because it's a SaaS service, software as a service. In the Splunk Cloud, you cannot go and change the admin part. You can only write the queries and execute it.
Okay, sir. Got
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
Yes. Any other query?
A small thing like Shankar. So I was like just confused on like if we have on-premise like a Splunk Enterprise and a Splunk Cloud. So data injection will be allowed for both the things, right? Like if it is whether anywhere or
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
Data ingestion on your hand. Data ingestion you will be doing based on the logs that you have, or you are directly downloading from any source.
Okay, means like if the cloud it is there, so it is not only like taking injection of only some
Okay, I'll
limitations.
tell you, if you are paying Splunk, some of
Mhm.
the companies what they do, they directly pay the Splunk and ask them to onboard the data as well. Then you don't have to do anything. Splunk will do everything for you. You just provide your server IP, host name, and Splunk will do everything.
Okay, means like the product people. Yeah.
Yes, yes, that decisions are being taken by the marketing and finance department, that what kind of budget they have and whether they want to opt for it. I mean, as a SOC department, you don't have any say.
Mhm. So if we are completely on the SIM side, so we need to take care of like injection or implementation side.
Yes, 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 yes. Most of the companies, okay, when you will join any company, right? It's
Yeah.
not that you have to do install Splunk from the scratch level. I'll teach you everything so that
Yeah.
it's
Got
not
you.
you. Most of the time, you'll be writing queries, building dashboards, reports. This is your day-to-day task. To be very honest. Mm,
Yeah, got you. Got you.
yeah.
So fine. Thank you.
Okay. Any other query?
Hope so. You can go with. Thank you.
Okay. Cool. So then, what I was saying. So once you download the Splunk, you'll be able to see a window like this where you there is an option called add data. So you can ingest the data with the help of this add data option. So this is the home screen of the Splunk Enterprise. As you can see, it's written Splunk Enterprise, which is your default application. This is the Splunk search processing language, which you will be learning. The SPL manual is there, but don't no need. I'll provide you everything. Dashboard, visualization, all these areas you will be learning. Okay. So this is the searching and reporting app, which is one of the application, and this is the most fundamental application that you will be learning. This how the Splunk box work. This is called the search bar or the search head where you will be writing the queries. This is the search view. You will be learning all these functionalities, searching mechanism, creating data sets, reports, alerts, dashboards. These are the 5 fundamental functionalities which you will be learning. This is showing you the current app. This is the app navigation bar. This black box is called the Splunk bar. This shows you the global statistics, how many data you have ingested. I'll show this all when you will do the hands-on. Once you ingest the data, it will show you how many events are there in the data that you have ingested. Okay, this is showing you the timeline that how old the data is which you have ingested. There is a time range speaker where you can fix the time, whether you want to see the data of last 24 hours, last 10 hours, last 10 minutes, seconds. There are multiple fields which will be taught later. Once you write the query, you need to click on the search icon, where once you hit the search icon, the search mechanism will start. There is the option of search history where you can see what kind of queries you have executed. Data summary talks about the different data sources. In the next slide, I showed you the data summary. Once you click on the data summary, there are the 3 options: host, source, and source type. This will show you in detail what kind of data you have ingested, from where you have ingested. Okay, all this we will do in hands-on, so then we can see in a detailed way. So this is the logs that looks like. There are different feeds. These are the fields which Splunk will fetch when you ingest the logs. Okay, here is the search query that you are going to write, and here you will get the timestamp. The first column will give you the timestamp when this log was executed. As you can see, it's written over here, failed password. So this is showing me the detail of the failed password for a particular user. It will give me all the details like IPs and all. So I'll show you later how you are going to investigate when this kind of cases will appear in your organization. Okay. So that's all from my side today. Okay. Uh, if you have any queries, to let me know. I just keep it very short for today since this is just a first session. So on Monday, I'm expecting all of you to join and help me to have a good group and knowledge sharing session.
On are we using the same link for Monday?
Yes, most probably yes, but I'm not sure yet. Our management team will tell you. So, okay, I'll tell you after this, you will be added in a WhatsApp group. You just be in touch with the management team. I'll drop the management team number as well, like who have communicated with you. Okay, Samir is asking, are you doing training on runtime data or store data? Okay, it's not about runtime data. It's that we will be providing you real-time application static data. Okay, you will not be doing with the dynamic data. You will be doing the static data, but these are real-time static data. Yeah. Okay, I'll drop you the number. I'll drop you my number as well. For any technical queries, be in touch with me. This is my number. Sankha, your trainer. Okay. Uh, then I'll also give you the management team number for admission or any management related stuffs, any logistic stuffs. You can be in touch with them. They are available 24/7. In case they're not responding or didn't get any response, you can come back to me.
And also regarding the recording, when are we going to have access to the drive?
Okay, that all this will be given by the management team on Monday. By Monday, they will create all your access and all.
All right, thank you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, guys. So just complete the admission formalities, and then once you have done that, the WhatsApp group will be created, and I'll share the agenda for Monday's session over there, and also the required study materials accordingly. So yes, thanks for joining. Have a great weekend ahead. Have a great day ahead as well for those whose day has just started. Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining. Thanks for choosing SIM Intelligence. A warm welcome to all of you.
Thank you so much, Sanka. It was a great class for today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. I'm stopping the recording. So just be in touch with the management team. They will share the recording because today there is nothing. I mean, it's just that it's we had a